My name is Santiago Jaramillo, and I'm the creative director for FIFA 19.
So let's talk FIFA 19. There's some big announcements yesterday at EA Play. One of the biggest ones was the inclusion of the UEFA Champions League, right?
Yeah, that's one of the things we're most excited about. It's such a big story for us because the UEFA Champions League is the biggest club competition in the world, and now finally it's in the best football game in the world. We have been wanting to do this for many years. It has been the number one requested feature or addition to the game for many, many years from our fans. So this is a great opportunity to bring such an amazing, prestigious competition to FIFA and really, add a lot of authenticity in game modes like career mode, where before you had a generic cup called the Champions Cup. Now you can actually play career mode and go after European glory in the Champions League. We also have a standalone mode as a Champions League, so you can just get FIFA and right away just start your European campaign in the Champions League. And it's also going to be featured in the journey, where Alex Hunter's going to make a return to his final chapter, and he's going to be chasing Champions League glory as well. And of course, we're going to have the Champions League featured in FIFA Ultimate Team as well.
Yeah, so talk about FIFA Ultimate Team. I pay attention to the finances of companies, and EA on their quarterly earnings talked about how important FIFA Ultimate Team has been. It's a global phenomenon, right? How many years has this been going on? And just talk about the success of it and how the team feels about just every year trying to make a new experience that keeps people hooked in until the next version.
FIFA Ultimate Team, we first did it, I believe, as a FIFA 09, and since then we've kept iterating on what that experience should be for our fans, and now it's undoubtedly our most popular mode, and people love playing FIFA Ultimate Team. It's been a big part of competitive gaming as well, so it's really transformed the way I think sports, and particularly FIFA, our franchise, has created features for our players, and it's become a huge success for sure. I can confirm that the Champions League will be featured in one way or another in FIFA Ultimate Team, but at this point we're still waiting until later in the summer to release and communicate more of the features that we're going to be doing in FIFA Ultimate Team. But it's definitely going to be exciting, and it's another year where of course we're going to keep developing that incredible experience.
Another thing that's really added a useful life to FIFA has been the journey. And Alex Hunter, talk about what you guys have learned over the last 2 years of creating almost a campaign in the game and how the community's responded.
Well, it's been a great journey because for many reasons. The first reason we wanted to do it was, of course, that it was a great way to onboard people who were maybe who maybe felt that modes like career mode were a little bit too hardcore, or FIFA Ultimate Team and playing online was a little bit too competitive as a first experience in FIFA. So the journey was a great way to not only onboard people in a little bit more of a friendly way into the gameplay mechanics and the game itself, but also teach them about the sport and create something that we've never done before, which is the cinematics component to a mode, right? So making this mode where it's kind of like a movie, but also a game, have characters that now become known worldwide and only because of FIFA. They don't exist anywhere else. So it's been amazing to see how that has evolved throughout the years. And as I said before, we are going to have a third chapter of Alex Hunter's journey in FIFA 19. We're going to announce more of that later into the summer, but it will definitely be in FIFA 19, and he will definitely be going after Champions League glory. But it's been a fascinating feature to develop, and it has permeated other parts of the game as well. So you noticed, for example, last year how there were some more cinematics even in career mode. That is inspired by some of the things that we've been able to do because of the journey. So things that the team learns in the Frostbite engine, building the journey, can then go into other modes and enhance the experience in those modes as well.
Awesome. And, one thing that's been amazing to see just from the first year of the journey to now, Madden has kind of taken a page out of your playbook, and they had success with Long Shot. Did you guys talk to each other as teams about having a story mode in a sports game?
Yeah, absolutely. We all, particularly amongst EA Sports, we we communicate a lot. We work FIFA. We work primarily out of the Vancouver studio and also out of Bucharest. And out of the Vancouver studio, we have NHL. We have other sports teams as well. And then obviously in Tiburon, we have Madden down in Florida. And we always talk about, we learn about what to do next. We learn from each other, and then we adapt each franchise to not just the sport, but also the type of players that they have. But they had a lot of success with Longshot. It was a very different story to the one that we had in Journey, but equally successful. And I think it also, blazed some trails in their own way.
Yeah, I'd be upset if I didn't bring this up. This is a big year for soccer fans because we have the World Cup. Talk about how important the World Cup is to the development of your, both 18 and 19, and also just maybe what team you're rooting for.
Well, I'll start with what team I'm rooting for, and that's Colombia. And I should be wearing a Colombia jersey right now, but I haven't had a chance to put it on. I'm from Colombia. I grew up, born and raised in Bogota. And the World Cup is the biggest tournament in the world. This is, finding ourselves here in LA just, less than a week before the World Cup starts, just a few weeks after the Champions League ended, and we can actually celebrate both of those competitions in FIFA. I don't remember the last time we had, a nexus of amazing experiences coming together in that way. So the World Cup is fascinating. It brings the whole world together, and as you know, now we have free DLC in FIFA 18 where people can enjoy the tournament with all the 32 teams and some that didn't qualify, as some of your viewers may.
Yeah, so I was saying, a lot of EA Sports games provide fans an escape. Like, I'm a Cleveland Browns fan; they stink. I like the U.S. soccer team, so maybe this will be U.S. fans' only opportunity to see their team in the World Cup this year.
It is. I mean, I think about when I started playing FIFA as a kid back in Colombia. Playing FIFA was almost my way to realizing a dream that I was never really going to be able to have in real life. So in a way, what you're saying, it is true. The ability for a U.S. soccer fan to be able to pick up FIFA and then play in a fully authentic World Cup experience is the only place you can do it. But in a way, that is the purpose of video games, right? Is to give you an authentic experience where you can live a dream that you might not otherwise be able to in real life.